Good morning, everybody. I got some fantastic news for us this time on the Big Time Operators. We finally made a financial agreement with Kevin to merge our finances so we can work on the farms together. That was an extra $2 million to our bank account. I think everybody would like if they got an extra $2 million. I know I sure would. But just running out checking beans this morning. It is early August and the beans are, well, let's just say all of my crops are behind. They do look good. I want to check on my corn to see how well that stuff's doing. And then we have to do some field tillage at the ground where Kevin's house is. They just never tilled in. And we're going to go out and start spraying. Yeah, it's August and this is just over knee high. We are going to be harvesting well into December. It's not what I'd like to see, but that's the cards we are dealt. Let's head back to the farm and get today's video started. If you guys like Big Time Operators just as much as I do, be sure to head down below, smash that like button. If you really want to follow us, click that little bell. Woo! We're going to dip the wheelie and take out the sign. That's it, guys. I'm filing for bankruptcy. Anyways, we have the Magnum hooked up to our top air sprayer. We have to head down to the co-op and get a load of chemical for the spray tender. And then our ripper is currently hooked up to the Steiger, getting greased so that way it can head over to Kevin's, knock that out. And if we have this tractor back before then, we might be able to pull the vertical till or my Tiger Mate cultivator over the top and get the secondary tillage because that tractor does not have enough guts to do it. Probably means I should put that on this, but I just don't want to take off the front duals. Let's top the truck off with diesel and head down to the co-op. We'll see you guys here in just a second. What's going on, Kevin? I mean, I'm heading down to the co-op. Do we need to put in a load for the Wallinga trailer, or do you think we might have enough in my gravity wagon? Oh, they're out completely. All right, well, I'll send Daryl over with the gravity wagon so we can at least empty that out, but I'll put in a load or at least an order at the co-op, and they'll bring a truck out, hopefully today. Yep, sounds good. Thanks, Kevin. Well, that's not good. The hog barns are out of feed. I thought we had someone watching that feed level. It doesn't sound like they've been out of food for multiple days on end, but that's not good that they're out of food. We don't like that. Well, that's topping off with chemical. Let's run inside and get that pig food ordered, because I sure as heck ain't hauling it individually. That'll do it a lot faster. It wasn't a full trailer, but they have $4,700 worth of hog feed heading towards Kevin's. I'll help him get that thing unloaded just so he knows which bin to go to. But then we'll be on our way over to our first field so we can get started spraying. Let's head to the hog barns. By the looks of it, our hogs are 5 months old, at least the first set, but they still need about 100 pounds on them before we take them to the market. There is a clear, definite line where you can see the younger group that we put in about a month and a half later. They still got well over 200 pounds to add on, or close to it. And the hog barn back at the house is no different. That is the hog barn that is just off to my right. If I wanted to take the hogs in to get some money, we could, but let's at least wait until we get them fully fed and ready for market so we're not really cutting ourselves short on what the analytics might look like. That is the only major difference, is that this is not my operation, this is Kevin's, so this is kind of more his job than mine. I just told him I'd help him manage quite a bit more of it since we're going on this operation as a full combination now. Where the heck's that feed truck? I thought he was right behind me. Ah, there he is. Yep, just put it in on the silo on the top left. That's the one you're going to want to aim for. Perfect. Thanks, bud. While he's doing that, I gave him the instructions to head north if he does not run out. The field we're going to head to is the Big Dorito just south of the starting hog farm. And yes, I know, the hog barns are out of feed. He'll be with you shortly, piggies. He'll be with you shortly. Now all we have to do is wait for Kevin to get his butt over here so we can start spraying. There we go. Now we're starting to cook with gas. Let's get that transferred over. Depending on how long this tank lasts, I don't know how many times I'm going to need to fill that trailer up. I didn't really run the numbers. I wasn't that specific yet. I guess I got some work to do when it comes to managing a large-scale farm, right? Wrong. Definitely not that boom width of the Patriot, but it still's pretty good size and get this knocked out pretty quickly. Accidentally turned around and planted a corner of that field, so when we go over and till all that ground up, we'll make sure we fix that problem. Just get the GPS set up and ready to go. We are spraying. Have you guys jump down to the comment section when it comes to the Top Air and Unverferth fertilizer systems and the Brent gravity wagons, as well as pretty much all the Brent wagons in general, what color do you usually put them as? I like to put them technically as green because there's a lot of red that you can buy in this game. That's not really a problem, but it kind of helps space it out. So you're more of a green implements kind of guy, or did you keep everything on the farm red? If we take a look at our PDA, this is the first field that we've been spraying, so we got a lot of work to do between the sprayer and the spreader for fertilizer. I do want to make sure we can maximize our yield potential. And yeah, we got ground to cover. We just have it. I just got to do it. I don't see myself doing a whole lot of hay work in this save, but because I guess grass now you can fertilize it. I don't remember with what kind of fertilizer. I'm gonna have to test that out in the first gen farm. Hay is a big portion of my income. Well, it's a portion of my income that I actually care about. On this farm, we got $4 million to go through, almost 5. But all of that ground I usually use is right on the opposite side of that hog barn, and then we had 2 other expansion fields. Now this map, I'm still going to primarily focus on the row crop, but if I can at some point get into dairy cattle, I kind of want to still use hay, but I'm going to be a lot more focused on trying to chop silage rather than how I do bucked up hay, which is make the silage bales. Can't really make silage bales in this game, so you gotta do it the chopper way, which I'm excited for. I'd like to use a chopper. The only thing is that I got a small one right now, but that might change. Might. Finishing up on my last pass, and it looks like the hog truck is here. Let me just check my data. Yes, the hog barn has been filled. Farm number 4, barrel pen. And what about this hog barn? Yikes, we might still need to call in another truck on that one. Hey, Kevin? Yeah, the co-op just came out. They got everything filled, but your hog barn at the main house is only about halfway full. Do you want them to bring another truck in to top that all off, or do you just kind of want to wait a little bit? Knock it out? Perfect. I can take care of that. Thank you, sir. Just want to make sure. See if I can catch him before he leaves. Yep, Kevin says he just finished up getting the ripper greased at the house. So I'll take care of the hog business while he gets the ripper set up to get into this field. I think yes, he's still here. Perfect. Let's see if we can catch up to him and get another order of hog feed in. Hey, Jackson. Yeah, if you'd be able to get another load of hog feed in, Kevin says he wants to top off the top of the silo so that way he doesn't have to worry about it. Just run it on the tab, same car that you ran on the last one. All right, thank you, sir. That'll work. We gotta move. Gotta move. May as well just jump right across the road because we gotta spray these beans anyway. Hog feed has been delivered for another $6,400. Why don't you just take me out to the back of the woodshed and beat me with a stick? But we went through about half a tank of spray. I'm cooking along just fine. Kevin, I think he said he started ripping up on the left side. I don't know, maybe I'll see his cab over the top of the hillside. Wait, that might be him. Yeah, there's Kevin up there, you sneaky little devil. That is good. That means we are lighting it up. Hello. Thomas! Hey, how can I help you? Uh-oh. Sprayer's broken. What'd you do that for? Well, what do you need from me? Because I'm out spraying as well. Help you finish the field. You got any spray already out at the ground, or is there something that I'd have to bring my own? Does that be the difference if I could custom do it or not? You'd provide it? Yeah, I could. I mean, I'm a little behind on my own stuff, but I could probably knock it out. I mean, which field is it? About a quarter mile west of the dairy farm? Yeah. Oh shoot, I'm right up at Kevin's right now. Yeah, I just finished up. I can step over there. Sweet, yeah, just give me a second. Well, that was kind of convenient. One of our buddies, Thomas, he's about a field and a half over from that dairy barn on the left. I think I actually see his spray rig. Yeah, he's got one of those Case Patriots, and I guess he did something that it did not go over well with his sprayer, and it's down for the count right now. I can't clear nearly as much land as he's got, but I gotta at least kind of take a look because I'm close. If I was on the complete opposite side of the map, I probably wouldn't be able to help him out, but guy's like literally half a mile away. Why not go help out or at least go try and help out your neighbor? Oh yeah, there's the Patriot. The heck did he do? The only thing I could think of is that he bent the booms or kinked something. Well, there's Jeff. We'll find out what's going on here. Hey Jeff, is Thomas over in the sprayer? All right, perfect. Thanks, bud. Well, that boom obviously looks a little close to the ground, but everything else looks pretty normal. Thomas, what'd you do? Why'd you break it? Oh, yeah, I can see what you mean now. Thomas, the point of the breakaway bar is to be able to allow for a little bit of give, not pull the whole bar back and bend it. Yeah, you did a number on some of those nozzles. I can see what you mean by it's not really a quick fix. Are you able to at least get it to the end of the field? I can get started, but we've got to get this thing out of the way. Yep. All right, that'll work. Before we get started, we're just going to take all the chemical out of the Patriots. That way I can use it all in mine. And I'll just spray the rest of the product that's in mine. I don't really care. But 900 additional gallons that I don't have to pay for, that's nice. Hopefully they can get that sprayer fixed, man. That's kind of a interesting little fix they're going to have to do. The actual boom itself doesn't look that bad, but as for the rest of those nozzles on the end, I guess it didn't like automatically raise it up when it went to the ground, and it dug those suckers right on in and snapped about 7 or 8 of them things off. So no biggie, no biggie. Always willing to help out a neighbor. I just gotta kind of figure out where on earth I'm supposed to start. Try and pick up where he left off. I don't have nearly as wide of a boom width, so I'm not really that worried. But yeah, man, that sucks. Although I might be getting a little close for comfort to the ground. especially back there. Ooh, I might not fully be out of the way. I might not fully be out of the way. No, 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 no. Stop, 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 stop. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing. Daryl, stop, stop, stop. Now I'm gonna have to get a new sprayer. These Patriots are nice, man. I really do like these, but you can tell that has a look at. I mean, look at those. It looks like my credit score. Just kidding. I actually have great credit, which is actually a truth. Work on getting credit, people. It's very important. Now, this is the kind of setup I need to get. Imagine us hauling around on that thing. I mean, we got the land to probably justify owning one, but it sure is not going to be cheap. We'll just let Corey run for a little while. I just have my farm hands follow me around. That's kind of why I just randomly say their names. Let's check on Kevin and see how far he's gotten with the tillage. I might be running for a little bit. I hate running. I hate running with a passion. Looks like Kevin's doing fantastic. You know what? We got a sprayer going and we got the ripper going. I think we can tune into 3800 the buck and get ourselves some action with the drones. Heck yeah.
Well, when I woke up, she was looking at me. She told me I've been cheating on her in her dream. Lord, it wasn't a thing I could do or say to change her mind any way.
With the exception of a couple little spots, it's pretty much all ripped up. I just thought about it, that MX235, what we actually could use it for is to put it on the fertilizer spreader, which is conveniently located right over here at Kevin's. We could go out and start spreading the P&K to get the double fertilizer application started, and then just try and play the game of keep up with the sprayer. Oh, hello. Kind of helps when you fold that. So both jobs are getting done in a timely manner. That way we're just not wasting time and materials. Mainly time. Probably gonna run back, grab the Tiger Mate, put it on this thing so we can do our secondary tillage, and then we'll call it a day. Let's run back, put the land all on this, send him back over to finish the tillage, and then we'll check back in on the sprayer to see where he's at, and if we can get the MX on the spreader to get started with the fertilizer. That was a lot of words. Man, this land all can move quickly. We are scooting in this Steiger. Does anybody else get the quad track and the Steiger mixed up from time to time when you call it the name? I get it, the quad track is the one with the tires and the Steiger is the one with the wheels, but come on, just call the tractor one thing. I've called the Steiger and the quad track the opposites however many times, and I don't even know how many times. It's not even funny at this point. However, we are done with Thomas's field, so we'll just kind of let him know whatever the cost that it was to run the spray through the sprayer, we'll just have him send that over to us, and we are back to spraying our own stuff. I'll come grab my truck here in a little bit. Kevin really should not take too long with that vertical till. I'm just going to work my way to the east. Thomas was spraying the same kind of chemical we were, so we just kind of kept the stuff that was left in the tank as part of the payment. Let's get spraying and also setting up the spreader. I knew this tractor wouldn't be completely useless. Probably just fill it up at the old mill, just, you know, the giant yellow sign on the side of the horizon, and we'll get to spreading fertilizer. My only real complaint about this tractor is that it's kind of on the slower side. Like, if this thing could go 28, it'd be great, but it goes 24, so it's kind of slow. But I guess this is about how fast Grant's tractor goes, the 8110. Just mine has front duals on it, and I wouldn't leave just the spacers on it. Make sure we select P and K, because otherwise I'm going to put urea in this thing and just do a double dose of nitrogen. We don't want to do that. $4,700 later, let's get it. Just got to let her rip. With that now starting, let's just double check, make sure the monitor is saying we're doing our job right. Yep, we are good, and it looks like Daryl is just about done. At least I'm hoping that's what that means, and he's not wrapped around a tree. That's always a possibility. I guess if you guys really do need me, I'm just going to be out here doing the application of fertilizer and spray for the next couple days. Did he get wrapped around the tree? Can't really tell yet. Oh yeah, he got it. Dang it, that sucks. Be sure to head up to that top right-hand corner and check out the BTO playlist as we grow it. So thank you all for stopping by. This is the Squad Farms out. Peace.